Corliss Archer and Dexter Franklin. They're in love. Ah, love. The glistening eye, the pounding heart, the quivering hand, the fevered brow. It's either love or jungle fever. Let's listen in and find out.
Love me.
Boy, I'll say. You're the only girl in the world for me. You're the only person in the world for me. You're the only thing in the world for me. Nothing will ever come between us. Never. No, I'll never leave you for anything. Never. Holy cow!
What's the matter?
Here! And tonight we're having spaghetti and meatballs.
Hello, Corliss.
Hi, Charlie.
What'll it be?
I think I'll have a chocolate sundae.
Hello, Charlie. Well, oh, you so all right. Hello, Corliss.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe. Icebell. What gives, chick?
I've told you 1,000,000 times, I'm Dexter's girlfriend. And Dexter's my boyfriend, and Dexter's the only boy I go out with, so you're just wasting your time.
Would you like to try just one date with me? I'm Dexter's girlfriend, and Dexter's my boyfriend. Dexter's the only boy I go out with, so you're just wasting your time. Just like City Hall. Allow me. So.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Is that all you have to say to me?
Oh, here. Have some.
No. I demand an explanation.
Huh? Oh, well, I came in before you, so I ordered without waiting. I'm sorry, Dex.
That isn't what I mean. I come in here and what do I find? My girl. The woman who I worship the ground she walks on. The girl with whom I have troughed my trough. I find her in the arms of another man. I demand an explanation.
Dad, I dropped my sweater.
Yeah, and I picked it up.
That's all that happened? Well, that's what it was.
Really? Gosh.
Mr. Franklin, I never want to see you again as long as we both shall live.
Huh?
You have the audacity to accuse me like that.
Yeah, but holy cow, Corliss.
The very idea of you thinking you had the right to think such a thing.
Yeah, but I...
That's all thanks I get for being as faithful to you as I've been faithful and faithful.
Holy cow!
What have you got to say for yourself?
Holy cow!
Well, maybe now I'll have a chance with you,
Dexter and I are through until the day after forever. But remember one thing. I'm
Dexter's girlfriend. Dexter's my boyfriend. Dexter's the only boy I go out with, so you're just wasting your time.
It's hard to figure out whether Corliss hates Dexter or loves him. Well, they say love is close to hate, which may be close to the truth. Anyway, Corliss is obviously close to Dexter, and Dexter's close to going nuts.
Oh, Corliss, please don't be mad at me. Please. No, I'm miserable. I'm even having nightmares. Yeah, last night I dreamed we were married, and it was Saturday night, and you filled up the bathtub for me and put all my little toy boats in the water for me to play with. Oh, it was awful.
What was awful about that?
You ever sit on a submarine? Oh, Corliss. Corliss! Mr. Archer, I'm worried.
No?
You know, if Corliss keeps acting this way, our children aren't going to grow up in a very wholesome atmosphere.
No, I suppose not. Women have a tendency to make life miserable for any man they're too sure of. You've got to remember that when you're in love.
Yeah, but you're lucky, Mr. Archer. You don't have to worry about love. You're married.
That doesn't hold, Dexter. But let it pass. There was a time, though, when I wasn't married. Years ago, when Mrs. Archer and I first going together. And if I hadn't known more about women then than you do, if I'd let her think that she had me on a string, I don't think I ever would have gotten her to marry me. I remember one afternoon. It was in the drugstore. We kids used to hang around there every day after school.
That'll be 15 cents. 15 cents? That's a lot of money. Not for 3 sodas. All right.
Greetings and salutations.
What? Oh! Hello.
Oh, Bill, you're such a hoopsie-doo.
How are you, Janet?
Hotsy-totsy.
Care to shake an ankle? Hey, isn't Harry Archer going to be mad when he sees you with Bill?
He'll turn green. Purple. Maybe even opalescent vagina.
Are you trying to make him jealous?
He's a little too sure of himself. He thinks he's the cat's pajamas. Hit me with a bowl of sauerkraut and call me Blondie. Well, look who's here. Hello, Harry.
Hello, Janet. Hi, Bill, old pal.
Hello, Harry.
So are you two hotsy-totsies dancing together?
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah, you look mighty snazzy. Real cattish.
Oh, thank you. Well, as long as we're all here together, why don't we sit together?
I wouldn't think of horning in. You know what they say. 2 is company and 3 is a crowd in a rumble seat.
That's a good one.
Anybody expecting a phone call?
Oh, probably one of my many boyfriends.
Yeah, you are the popular one.
Hello? Harry, a girl named Alice wants to talk to you.
Well, you know. Hello? Alice? Alice, which Alice are you? The redhead? The blonde? The brunette? Oh, you're Alice the strawberry blonde. Hi, Alice. Well, I don't know. I'm mighty busy, but I'll try. Bye.
Well, I was just saying, Bill, that this would be a wonderful night to take a ride out to Lake Tippecanoe. The weatherman said it's going to be a wonderful moon tonight. 2 3/4 anyway, and seems to me that's plenty of moon for such a little bitty lake anyway. So if you'd like to go rowing tonight, I'll speak to my daddy, because it's hard to go rowing without a boat.
Hello? It's for you, Harry. It's Alice.
Hello, how are you, Alice?
Boy, Janet, would I love to go rowing with you.
Are you Alice the brunette? Are you Alice the redhead? Oh, you're Alice with the yellow corn silk hair. I'd love to, but I'm mighty busy. I'll try. Bye.
You know how beautiful it is with the moon shining on the lake and all of this.
Hello, yes, this is Harry. Alice. Are you Alice the brunette? The redhead? Oh, you're Alice the platinum blonde. Hello, honey. Well, I'd love to. Well, I tell you, honey, I was thinking if we... Yeah, you don't say. Yeah, well, well, I tell you, cutie pie, Janet, what are you doing here?
Well, you see, I was just...
Oh, come on, sweetie pie. If we're going out to Lake Tippecanoe, we better get started. Charlie, if I get any more phone calls, tell my mother thanks very much, and she needn't call anymore. Well, Dexter, that taught Mrs. Archer a lesson she never forgot. And from that day on, she never gave me a bit of trouble. But if I hadn't been smart and understood women, if I hadn't made her think that she didn't mean a thing to me, I don't think I ever would have gotten her to marry me.
Well, that settles it. Thanks a million for the advice, Mr. Archer. That's exactly the way I'm going to handle Corliss.
It's the only way.
I'm going to make her think she means nothing to me. Less than nothing. Nothing minus.
What are you doing, Corliss? Waiting. For what? That. It's Dexter. Oh, you're going to make up. It was so cute the way he was jealous. It makes a woman feel so warm and secure, knowing that her man gets jealous because he loves and adores her so.
Corliss, there's something I want to say to you.
What, Dexter?
You mean nothing to me. Less than nothing. Nothing minus. And, I don't care who you go out with or why, because I think that... Mr. Archer.
Yes, Dexter.
Mr. Archer, are you sure Mrs. Archer married you?
And now, back to Meet Corliss Archer.
I can't understand it, Mrs. Archer. I simply can't understand it.
Now, Dexter.
Well, first she gets mad at me because I was jealous. Then she gets mad at me maybe because I wasn't jealous.
Dexter, why did you tell Corliss she didn't mean anything to you?
I had an advisor.
Who?
Well, I really can't tell you, Mrs. Archer, because you see, it's confidential.
Well, all right, if it's confidential.
Oh, it is. You wouldn't want me to breach your confidence, would you?
Certainly not.
No. But he said it worked on you.
I see.
He said you cried and begged him to take you back.
Dexter, would you like to know what really happened?
Well, sure.
Well, when Mr. Archer and I first started going together, we had a little quarrel. Well, just a little lover's quarrel. A little quarrel like you and Corliss are having now. Mr. Archer was terribly upset.
Oh, pull yourself together, Harry. Everything's going to be all right.
No, it's no use. Says she never wanted to see me again. Never, never, never.
Well, you just can't let Janet see you like this. Then you'd really lose her. Come on now, get that sad look off your face. Oh, you can do better than that. Oh, come on. Well, that's better. Now look, when Janet comes in, act happy, independent.
Is table all right, cutie?
Oh, sure, Bill. This is real ricky-ticky.
Well, hello, Janet.
How do you do, Mr. Archer? Let's sit down. Will you please let go of me? I would like a glass of water. Now, look what you've done, you clumsy lump. Somebody get me a towel.
Here you are.
Mr. Archer, I came here with Bill, and I will thank you to please not bother me anymore.
Harry, what's the matter with you? Act independent, remember?
Isn't this evening real hopsy-topsy?
You said it, baby. This is really a night for making whoopee. Listen, cutie. How about let's ankling down the old ox road?
No, you don't. Janet, please. I love you. Don't be mad at me, please.
Shall we go, big boy?
Oh, Janet, please, please. There's no other girl. No use, Charlie. She's gone.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
A ruined man. There'll never be any other girl in the world for me but her.
Oh,
I love her so.
Harry.
She's the only girl. Those eyes. That hair. Those lips. She's such a girl. Oh, I love her so.
Harry.
Janet.
You see, Dexter, A woman wants to be sure that the man she loves her and loves her alone. That's the way it happened, Dexter. That's the way true love is. And that's the way true love always will be.
Gosh, Mrs. Archer, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, if Corliss can't be sure of your love, she can't be happy. And if she isn't happy, she can't really be in love.
Well, from now on, Mrs. Archer, I'm going to make sure that Corliss knows I love her and nobody else. I'm going to give her my heart, my love, my devotion, my everything. All hers to cherish. Forever and forever.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Why do people cry over beautiful things? There is no intelligent reason for crying just because Dexter's love for Corliss is so beautiful and sincere and sweet and lovely and tender.
Listen, Corliss, I'd like to talk to you.
I don't think we have anything to talk about. Goodbye, Dexter.
Well, listen, Corliss, this is very important. You see, what I have to say to you is... Well, what I want to say to you
Hi,
is...
Barbara. This is Corliss. Oh, didn't we have a marvelous time last night?
Well, I know how unhappy and miserable you must be not being sure of me.
Oh, and wasn't Joe simply hilarious? Oh, he's such wonderful company. I just love going out with him. I've never had so much fun in my life. That Joe is a riot.
Well, you can stop being unhappy and miserable now because you can be sure of my love. I love you and only you.
See you later, Barbara. Goodbye.
It didn't work, Mrs. Archer.
What didn't work?
Well, Mrs. Archer told me about the way you begged her to please love you and
I begged her? Seems to me you were the jealous one. You begged me.
I begged you. You begged me. I begged you.
You begged me.
I'm a little confused.
Oh, Mom, that must be Joe. Would you let him in, please? I'll be right down. All right, dear.
Yeah, but let me do it, Mrs. Archer.
Oh, but Dexter...
Mrs. Archer, thank you very much for your advice. And Mr. Archer, thank you very much for your advice, too, but... Well, I guess I'm going to have to settle this whole thing my own way.
Oh, I thought that...
Joe, I'd like to talk to you.
He's outside. He and Dexter are talking.
Well, you should see the other guy.
Whoa!
Ready to go, Corliss?
Oh, Dexter. My poor, dear, darling Dexter.
I give up.
Dexter, let me give you a piece of advice. What I always say is that women are... You know, dear, I've been thinking, One nice thing about being a little older is you get over being jealous.
I finished my homework. I'm going out now. See you later.
All right, dear. Have a good time.
Thanks, Mom.
Nobody ever gets over being jealous. It's just a question of what a person is jealous of.
Good night, Daddy.
These are the hands of two typical American teenagers, Corliss Archer and Dexter Franklin. They are settling an argument in a typical American way. The argument is a typical American argument between two typical American teenagers. He wants to go to the boxing bouts tonight. She wants to go to a fashion show.
I win. We go to the fights.
All right, Dexter. What's fair is fair.
Boy, I hear it's going to be a real great fight. I'll pick you up about...
But I think it's only fair to tell you that unless we go to the fashion show, there'll be no goodnight kiss.
Boy, oh boy, are we going to have fun tonight. I always did want to go to a fashion show.
Here's an interesting item at a ball game between Harvard and William and Mary.
I don't know anything about sports.
Look at the score. Harvard 47, William 21, Mary nothing.
Harry.
Yes, dear.
I was thinking about our vacation this year.
Yeah, I think about it every day. Boy, it'll be great to get back to that old fishing camp. Makes working all year seem almost worthwhile. What a paradise. How many years we've been going there?
75.
Must be 20, isn't it?
At least.
Yes, sir, I'm a lucky man to have a wife and daughter that like to fish.
I was talking to Mary today. They're spending their vacation at Mountain View Lodge.
They can have it. Dressing for dinner every night? That's not my idea of a vacation.
Well, at least there's a dining room.
Mom, Daddy, I won the essay contest. I got the highest mark in school.
Corliss, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
Nice going, baby. That's my girl.
Thanks. Oh, I'm so happy I could fly.
Well, if you're going to fly like that, you're going to break your landing gear. Now, what'd you write about?
In my essay, the American home.
Well, now, that's a good subject for an essay. What'd you say?
Well, the American home occupies a strange place in America. America, the birthplace and stronghold of modern democratic society. Because in this great democratic country, there is no democracy in the American home.
What?
Go ahead, Corliss.
The American home is a dictatorship. The American father is a dictator. He makes the decisions for the whole family, and he makes them arbitrarily. Decisions are not made democratically. While it is true that the American father may be a benevolent dictator, still the fact remains...
That is the most blatant nonsense that I ever heard.
Oh, but Harry.
How in the foggy blue morning did you ever reach that conclusion?
Well, golly, Daddy,
How could you write such trash? After being brought up in a home like this, you certainly don't think I'm arbitrary. Well, you know that all decisions made in this house are made in a democratic manner.
Are they, Harry?
Of course they are. Everyone's wishes are taken into consideration, and everyone is given an opportunity to be heard.
Well, Daddy,
Corliss, don't argue. Besides, if we're going to a picture show, we better get started.
Good evening, all.
Hi, Dexter. Oh, hello, Dexter.
Oh, Dexter.
You know, Corliss, it's such a beautiful night. Would you like to take a little ride?
Oh, thanks, Dex, but Daddy's taking us to the movies.
Care to come along, Dexter?
No, thanks, Miss Archer. I've seen every movie in town. Yeah, what are you going to go see?
Well, what's playing at the Orpheum?
The Bloody Foot. Oh, it's real good. It's about this tough private eye, see? He's talking on a telephone. Hello, Wiley. Let me talk to Greasy. Hello, Greasy. This is Slippery. Listen, Oh, you're back, Greasy. It's a little noisy in here.
Thank you. We'll pick our own picture. Oh, how about this Western playing at the Palace?
Oh, I don't like Western.
I'd rather see the picture at the Mayfair. Love eternal.
Oh, I love that. Mary told me it was just wonderful.
No, none of those gooey love stories for me, thanks.
Oh, gosh, Mr. Archer, it's a good picture. You know, you really should see it. It'll remind you of the time when you used to be in love with Mrs. Archer.
I don't want to go. Those pictures... I still love Mrs. Archer.
Oh, I know, but you're married now. I mean, before, when it was fun.
It's enough, Dexter. I still don't want to go and see Love Eternal.
Oh, come on, Daddy. I've been looking forward to it all week.
I have too, Harry.
What do you say, Daddy?
I don't know. I don't think I want to go out at all. I have a headache.
Well, do you want to see that Western, Corliss?
Well, all right.
Harry?
Yeah. Oh, my headache isn't that bad. Come on, let's go.
Everybody has different tastes. Some men like movies with pretty young actresses. Some men like movies with, maybe everybody doesn't have different tastes.
Why did you do that, Daddy?
Yes, Harry. Why? They were just getting into the step, and I loved watching them.
I've had a very hard day. I'm quite tired. I want to relax and read my paper.
Oh, but Daddy...
I just want a little peace.
Holy cow, Mr. Archer. All we were going to
Dexter, go home.
Harry!
Go home, Dexter.
Yes, sir. Good night, Mrs. Archer.
Good night, Dexter.
Good night, Corliss.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Archer.
Harry, that wasn't fair.
Not fair to want quiet in my own house.
What it comes back to, Harry, is that question of democracy in the home again.
I don't know.
Well, golly, Daddy, if democracy is doing what the majority want, Mom and I wanted Dexter to stay.
So, you think I'm a dictator?
Well...
Very well. From now on, this house will be a democracy. I mean a real democracy, and any question that comes up will be voted on and the majority vote will win.
Oh, Oh, Daddy, that's wonderful. You're just about the fairest, most wonderful, most democratic daddy in the whole world.
All right. Now, let's not have any more talk about me being a dictator.
I want to make a motion. I make a motion that we invite Dexter to come back and dance.
I vote
Yes.
I vote yes.
And I vote...
And now, back to Meet Corliss Archer.
We owe the Fergusons a dinner. I think I'll have them over tomorrow night.
No. Oh, they're the dullest people. Their idea of a high old time is to see who can make the most noise hardening their arteries.
Well, it's an obligation, and we might just as well get it over with.
But Janet, not tomorrow night.
I vote yes.
I vote no.
Corliss?
I vote yes.
By the way, I was talking to Mary again about Mountain View Lodge. And I think we should take a vote on where we're going to spend our vacation. And I think we should do it now.
No, it's too early. It's too early to vote. Vacation time isn't here yet.
Good morning, all.
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
Hey, did you hear about the father who named his kid California because everybody says, California, here I come, and he wanted to be able to say, California, come here.
You certainly make it gay around here. I do? Yes, you do. I'm glad you come over here so much. I'm glad you spend so much time here. You know, you're almost like part of the family. Part of the family. You know, dear, he is almost part of the family, and I think we should make him a member of our democracy.
Well, he is really part of the family. At any rate, not yet.
Well, as the mouse said when he got his tail caught in the meat grinder, it won't be long now.
It's another gay one. Well, anyway, I move that Dexter be made a member of the Archer democracy and given a vote. And I vote yes. Corliss.
Oh, sure, Daddy. I vote yes.
Good. Janet.
I vote yes.
Well, good. That makes it unanimous. Congratulations, Dexter. You are now a citizen of the Archer Republic with all of the rights and privileges thereof.
I am?
Yes.
Where do I apply for unemployment compensation?
You certainly do make it gay around here. Oh, by the way, Dexter, I've invited over to Judge Marshall's house tonight. You know, he has a billiard room, and he asked me over to play pool. Should I come along?
You mean it?
Of course.
Well, holy cow, sure. Thanks a million, Mr. Archer.
Golly, Daddy, I never thought you'd invite Dexter to go with you to Judge Marshall's house.
Well, why not? Oh, we're fellow citizens. Besides, he's my pal. I like him. Okay, pal?
Yeah, well, sure. Right. They make it gay around here.
Mr. Archer seems to find Dexter's gaiety a little damp. Dexter has the knack of being both the life of the party and a wet blanket.
Judge?
Boy, what a nice room.
Dexter, one remains quiet when one's opponent is shooting. Sure.
safer place. Safer place. Now. Don't apologize. I should have been in a safer place. A bomb shelter.
My shot.
Yep, there's 7 ball in the corner pocket.
Dexter, you must take your cue further back.
Old man, let me give the boy instructions.
Terribly sorry, Judge.
One moment. Now, put your left hand farther out with the forefinger around the cube. That's it. Turn your right hand around. Now, raise your elbow. That's good now. All right, now. That's it. That's it. Now shoot.
Dexter isn't exactly a pool shark. No, not a shark. After that last shot, he's more of a swordfish.
Yes, Dexter. I'll pick up the tickets. I hear it's a great show. We ought to have a lot of fun. All right. I'm glad we understand each other. Right, pal? Nice boy, Dexter. Nice boy.
Golly, Daddy, you sure had become crazy about him all of a sudden.
Why, I've always liked Dexter.
Your father has always liked fishing, too.
No, you don't mean Daddy's bribing him to get his vote. Well, he wouldn't do that. It's not honest.
Oh?
Well, is it honest to bribe Dexter for his vote? Is that a good example of democracy in action?
Bribe him? I'm not bribing him.
Well, what are you doing, dear?
Lobbying. Lobbying is an accepted practice under the democratic system. There's nothing wrong in being nice to a representative of one of the parties and allowing him to see the virtue of your own point of view.
Golly, Daddy, you're so smart.
Well.
I mean it. You're brilliant. I don't know what you're talking about, but you sure know a lot of words.
Well, you think over what I said, and you'll see I'm right. Goodbye. I have to go.
Bye. You know what I think, Mom?
What?
Well, I think if lobbying is all right for one party, it's all right for the other party, too.
You know what I think, Corliss?
What?
I think what you think is right.
Oh, hi, Corliss. Your father home?
No, Dex, he just went out. So we can be alone.
Huh?
Sit down and be comfortable. Sit in this lobby. I mean, chair. What a delightful picture.
What? Where?
I'm thinking about you, Dexter. You're so handsome.
Well, I'm not really handsome, Corliss.
Yes, you are, Dex. It's no wonder I love you.
I love you too, Corliss.
Do you, Dex?
Boy, I'll say, just to have you touch me like that makes my heart pound and makes me feel shivery all over and hot and cold, just like I had malaria. Oh, I love you. Just to have you touch me makes me sick.
Dex, you're so romantic.
Corliss, for you I'd do anything in the world.
Anything?
Anything.
Like making sure I don't have to go back to that horrid old fishing camp this year.
Gosh, Corliss, your father kind of expects me to vote with him, you know, and...
Dexter?
Well, gosh, Corliss, your father's been awfully nice to me, and, well, you know how he feels about fishing and...
You said you'd do anything for me. And anything means everything. And if you don't mean everything, then you're just trifling with my emotions. And if you're just a trifler, I never want to see you again.
Yeah, but Corliss, if you never see me again, how are we going to get married?
We're not going to get married.
Corliss, you can't mean that. What about all those children you said we were going to have? You don't want me to be the father of a bunch of motherless children, do you?
Just a trifle.
I am not. I never trifled my whole life.
You said you'd do anything. Did you really mean what you said?
Well, gosh, Corliss,
Anything?
Well, gosh,
Anything?
Well...
Anything?
Corliss, I have only one thing to say.
What?
Anything.
Hi, pal. I was just over to your house. I was going to... What's the matter? You look as though you'd lost a friend.
I'm about to.
Dad, I'd like to take a vote on something.
Well, sure thing. What?
Our vacation this year.
Oh, Corliss. I have an idea that you're going to make a motion that we go to Mountain View, right?
Right.
Well, all right. We vote. You know, democracy. Are you sure you want to vote after all? You know, if it's a 2-2 tie, the motion isn't carried and we don't go to Mountain View.
Hey.
I make a motion that we go to Mountain View. And I vote yes. I vote yes.
Mm-hmm. And I vote no. Dexter?
Well, I vote. I think I hear my mother calling me.
It's your vote, Dexter.
Well, I vote... Boy, she sounds desperate. Maybe the house is on fire.
Remember your motherless children, Dexter.
Dexter. No, stop kidding. Vote.
Well, I vote...
No?
No. I vote yes.
We go to Mountain View. No fishing this year.
Well, we won. Hooray.
Hooray. Hooray. Golly. Daddy sure used to enjoy those fishing trips.
That's right.
After all, it's really his vacation. I mean, he's the one who works hard all year.
Harry!
Yes, dear.
Harry, Corliss has something to say to you.
Yes, what is it?
Well, we've thought it over, Daddy, and we've decided to change our vote and go to the fishing camp instead.
No, there's no necessity, dear. We voted.
Oh, but we want to, Daddy.
That's right, Harry. We want to.
Well, thanks. But I hear there are very few mosquitoes this year. Well, thanks.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I'd like to vote on something else, too.
Well, what is it?
Well, I make a motion that we invite Dexter to go with us this year. And I vote yes.
I vote yes.
Holy cow, I vote yes.
Oh, isn't this wonderful? No argument about what movie we're going to see tonight.
Well, that's democracy. Majority vote decides what picture we're going to see. I vote for the gangster picture at the Bijou.
I vote for the musical at the Orpheum.
I vote for the show at the Majestic.
Well, what's on television?